Rome has been weebified. So by now you probably have heard about Luce, the mascot for the 2025 Jubilee, as well as the 2025 Expo in Japan. Or in other words, the Vatican's new kawaii anime girl. And the internet, of course, has gone crazy over her, with mixed receptions across the board. But no matter what you think of Luce, she is here. Catholic weebs are, of course, loving this. But even beyond that specific group of people, Luce has been getting a lot of love. Prots like me, ortho bros, and even non-Christians have taken to her. I mean, come on, she's adorable. And she's an anime character officially made by the Catholic Church. Already there's tons of fan art out there featuring Luce from many different artists. And of course, there's been a plethora of memes with her. It's definitely been nice to see a lot of good reception, especially when internet culture tends to be so anti-Christian. Now, there has been some flack about her too, mainly from Christians and Reddit atheists, two people who should normally never be in alliance. Redditors will of course hate anything to do with Christianity just because, so we can calmly ignore any yapping from them. As for the Christians against her, I see several arguments being made. One thing I've seen people say is that her name, Luce, is too similar to the name Lucifer, which is often attributed to Satan. If you're making that claim, all I have to say is that you need to learn some linguistics, bro. Luce means light in Latin. Another argument I've seen is people saying that Luce is some sort of hijacking of modern culture into the Catholic Church. Even as a non-Catholic, I've got to say that's a pretty dumb argument. It's meant to help kids, and potentially a foreign culture in the nation of Japan, relate. With so much of the youth leaving the church, if this is something that inspires them, then let it. Luce is virtually harmless in my eyes. The last argument I've seen is people just calling it cringe. Well, maybe you're the cringe one then. How could you hate this adorable thing? There's also been some controversy about the person who designed her, but I don't really know anything about that, so I won't speak on it. Her design actually has a lot of cool symbolism as well. The yellow rain jacket matches with the yellow from the Vatican City flag. She has a pilgrim's staff, the scallop shells in her eyes symbolize pilgrimage, and she has muddy boots to represent her long journey. And of course, she wears a rosary as well. It's marketed for kids, but there's still a lot of neat stuff to unpack here, even with a non-Catholic such as me. Now I'm left with a big question. Where is my Protestant anime girl? I think the Protestant denominations need to come together to create our own anime mascot. She would dress in her Sunday best, with her 66-book Bible in hand and coffee in the other. Call her Sarah or something. Because otherwise, guys, I don't know. Luce is a pretty convincing theological argument for Catholicism. Pope Francis, if you're watching this, just know that your tactics are working. Well played. That's it for the day. Join the Discord if you haven't, link in description, and stay blessed, my brothers and sisters in Christ.